can give yourself grace and compassion and realize that you're perfectly imperfect and you're a beautiful soul, spiritual being, having a human experience just like everyone else, and you deserve to feel love, experience love on its highest form.
Right.
Yes, girl. Yes, queen. I'll jump up there with her like, let's pose together, boo. Let's just do it. Like, that would be my reaction. Yes, girl. Get it. I'll be knocking on the window like, be more motivating and encouraging and inspiring when it comes to our bodies. Right. Someone could be going through from shit and a half, and they're like, well, she sees me and she hears me and she's giving me an opportunity to speak my truth.
That's perfect. Yes. How are you?
Doing good. All is well. All is well.
Good.
You know, life, ups and downs and all arounds, but working on just being grateful and all of the things.
Yeah. That's awesome. It's so nice to meet you. I'm so glad that you were able to take your time out of your day to do this for me.
Absolutely. I love what you do and I love your stuff and I love that you are so into just motivating and encouraging about, you know, body positivity and all beautiful plus size women self and all that good stuff. It's amazing to see. Like I said, I used to produce fashion shows and you work with women of all shapes, types, and sizes.
Yeah.
And a lot of the women that came to me were plus size and they had so much confidence issues and body image issues. It was just like, come on.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah, I can't wait to get into that. Oh my God. Can you actually just tell a little bit about like what you do on TikTok and Instagram and what you do as a coach?
Absolutely. I do brand storytelling and messaging. So I do unconventional branding for free-spirited creatives, unicorn creatives, to help them stand out from the crowd by helping them to leverage their bold and authentic voice, the uniqueness of who they are within their brand story and brand messaging.
That's so interesting. How did you come up with that?
I just thought to myself, what sets you apart from everyone else that does what you do? Unconventional, that's who I am. I'm a unicorn. I love to stand out. I like to take risks and an outside of the box thinker. I'm very innovative, a trailblazer and trendsetter. So those are the people that I want to work with and those are the people I want to help to kind of like stand out from the crowd within their own uniqueness and how they want to share their story, because your story is actually going to help you connect with the clients and it's going to evoke emotions and build that emotional connection.
Right. Wow, that's amazing. I love that.
Thank you.
Wow. All right. Well, let's get started. Let's start off with if you're comfortable giving how tall you are and what size you are.
I am 5'4" and 3/4. And I fluctuate between 15, 16, sometimes 17, 18. It just depends on the clothes.
Right. Okay. What kind of struggles have you had with your body?
Child, the breast. The breast, these right here. And getting the right bra to fit properly, you know, with not spillage or the side boob action. Like, I've had so many issues with that and spent so much money over the course of the years on bras. It makes no sense how bras are so expensive. It's crazy.
Yeah, true.
So that would be a struggle that I would have. Also, finding the right pair of jeans that fit me properly, that accentuates my shape. Because I don't have a butt. I have like a little cup under, but I don't have a butt. So that would be my struggle.
What things would you say to the companies that misrepresent the plus size community?
They need to get plus size models up in there to fit them, like all sizes of plus size models to fit them, and just to, you know, be more motivating and encouraging and inspiring when it comes to our bodies. Because it's not one size fits all. It's not a cookie cutter. You can't just say, okay, well, here's size 15 to 20, go do something. Like, it doesn't work that way. You know, we're built different. Like, I'm top heavy, I'm not bottom heavy. You know, some women are small and like have big hips and big thighs and big butts. Other women have more stomach. Some women don't have no stomach. So it's getting more plus size models in there, just women in general, and just take a survey and ask us, like, what is it that you see? What is it that you look for? And then on top of that, to work on pricing. Because why does our outfits have to be so damn expensive? And then, like me and my mom the other day, we were passing by a store that said clearance. And from the outside looking in, I knew that I couldn't go in there because it's all skinny people. Nothing against y'all skinny people. But it was just the clothing was so small. I'm like, what's that t-shirt gonna do for me? She's gonna fit on one boob, like, and we, so stuff like that. So bringing real women who have challenges, who are curvy in different forms of their curviness, and bring them in and get their opinion on what clothing should look like, what colors should, they should try to gravitate to, and not the damn ugly grandma floral print. We don't want that. That's not what we want that for.
Yes, we want to look cute.
We want to look cute. We want, spaghetti strap tops. We want halter tops and stuff. But the padding properly in there. Just so that padding be like this small to cover a nipple.
Right.
I want the whole padding.
Give me coverage.
Give me freaking coverage, exactly. It doesn't have to be so freaking expensive. Why I gotta go to Lane Bryant and try a jumper on? And I'm like, how much is a jumper? $89. Why is it $89 for a jumper? And I could go to Rainbow and get the same damn jumper for $25, but it don't fit right.
Yeah, or you have to get it online and then wait for it to come in and then try it on.
Yes.
Take the risk.
Exactly, that type of stuff.
Yeah, it's so difficult. What would your reaction be if you saw a realistic plus size mannequin at the front of the store?
Yes, girl, yes, queen. I jump up there with her, like, let's pose together, boo. Let's just do it. Like, that would be my reaction. Yes, girl, get it. I'll be knocking on the window like,
Yes, let me
that's
in
my
there.
reaction. Right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Right. Why do you think that people don't want to cater to plus size people?
Because it makes them open up their minds to something different and something new, and people don't like change. People want things to stay the same way that they've always been because it works for them, but actually, how is it working for you? And plus, on top of that, too, I don't think that people realize that there's a generation of plus size little girls that are going to be grown women coming up after them.
Right.
So what message are you sending to these women, or these little girls?
Yes,
They're
true.
going to be questioning their bodies from the time they're 9 years old because they have a little bit of stomach or they have some thighs or whatever, and you're making them feel bad about themselves.
Yeah. Yes, that's so true. You said you did like plus size modeling and stuff like that. So like what kind of things have you just observed or even experienced yourself within that community?
For me, I experienced when I was going to the casting calls, I was too short, I was too big, I was too small. There was never a happy medium, and I think too for me, some of the women that were in the plus size community that were models, were aspiring models, they would wear like 2, 3, 4, 5 body shapers on top of body shapers on top of body shapers to get into an outfit. And stifle themselves.
Oh my gosh.
And I've seen it happen. And so when I had my fashion production company, I told the girls, I'm like, you can have like one body shaper, that's fine, but I will not allow you to suffocate yourself for a designer or suffocate yourself because you feel like you have to be snatched. We're not doing that over here.
Stigma and the oh man, I'm losing my words. It's like a standard that people have to wear some type of compression to make you not have cellulite or to smooth a roll. But like, why do you need that? Why are you advertising that to me thinking that I need it for some reason because I'm trying to cover up something?
Yeah.
Wow.
Chocolate, I would wear a good crop top in a hot minute and show my stomach. And I have a logo on my stomach. So you see, I call them my little white tiger spots, my white tiger spots, because that's what they are. And I had to learn to love up on myself when it came to that part of my body. And, they spread. A couple of years, I'll see one pop up, another one pop up. I'm like, all right, whatever, let's just connect the damn dots. Fuck it.
Right.
And I've done photo shoots in the past. I did one HIV/AIDS Wrap It Up campaign where the only thing I had on was a ribbon.
Wow.
And I wanted to take that picture, and I'm glad the designer photographer invited me because I'm like, yes, I want to, represent having safe sex and using protection condoms and so on and so forth. I said, but for my community, my plus size community, I want to make sure that my sisters can see this girl don't have no type of editing, her fat rolls, she got stretch marks, her body is not perfect, but she's confident in her body because this right here is, I can't jump out of her again. Like, what am I going to do?
Right.
And so it was just like, no, I can't do that for myself, because I would crash diet and do this and do that. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just me. You like, take it or leave it.
Yes, exactly. What's something that you would tell somebody who's struggling with the way that they look?
I would tell them, you have to learn how to love you. But first of all, you don't have to do shit. But I would say the most powerful experience you want to have in your life is love, self-love, and self-acceptance of self. It frees you from any type of emotional, mental blockage or bondage you may be holding on to. And it helps you to release that self-judgment of yourself. I had to get naked and just look at myself in the mirror. Like, I have a picture that I took of myself where I was just naked, covered up, but I just wanted to see me, and I posted it on social media. That helped me. You know? So look at your body in the mirror and stop criticizing yourself.
Yes.
Because what the fuck are you gonna do?
Right.
You know, there's so many women out there getting, Brazilian butt lifts and flattening their stomach and Botox and this and that and so on and so forth. Like, I told my niece, she's 13 and she's gonna have big breasts like me. I said, embrace those titties, girl, because there's women out there paying $10,000 and you don't gotta pay that money. You're gonna get you a nice bra and you're gonna keep it pushing.
Yes. Right. I remember friends who I grew up with who also had the same problem, where they're like, I never fit into any clothes. The rest of my body is medium, and then my boobs are just double XL. What is going on?
Like, yesterday, I stood up on a scale, and I was like 210 or something. And my mom was like, oh my God, like, you gained weight. I said, yeah, but the 100 is right here. This is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. I can't,
Yes, exactly.
Like, girls, okay, y'all all right? Okay, good. I would tell women also to talk to their bodies. Like, I was at a point in my life where I was exceptionally promiscuous because I was abused. So I thought that was love, and I went on my healing journey, and I placed my hands over my precious jewel, my vagina, and I asked her to forgive me for doing stuff to her that I didn't have to, I should have been doing to her. So when I do coaching and stuff with women, and they're trying to figure out who they are and they're on a journey of self-discovery, I tell them to do that exercise. Sit in the tub, take a nice bath, and ask your vagina for forgiveness for the shit that you put her through, because she didn't ask you to do that to her.
Wow. Yeah.
You know? And you'll feel so much better. It'll help you to connect with your body and yourself.
Yes, that's so true. I feel like being comfortable with how your body feels and just like loving the actual skin that you're in is so important. People are just so easy to look in the mirror and be like, oh, I don't like that, I don't like that, I wish I could change that, I wish I could do this. But really, if you really want to change it, go ahead, but it's not going to change right this second.
It's the process of being patient with yourself and giving yourself grace and compassion. The same way you give people grace and compassion who've done some fuck shit to you and you've tolerated it, is the same way you can give yourself grace and compassion and realize that you're perfectly imperfect and you're a beautiful soul, spiritual being, having a human experience just like everyone else, and you deserve to feel love, experience love on the highest form. Right.
Yes. I don't know if you're dating or if you're married or anything like that, but has dating ever been more or less of a struggle for you?
God, please, no. I'm in a relationship with my girlfriend, my partner or whatever, but she doesn't have a problem with my weird size. The other day I was joking around where I'm like, babe, I think I want to lose some pounds or whatever. Would you still date me if I got skinny? She was like, It's like, why? Okay. But no, I've never had an issue because I wear my confidence and sexy well in my size. Like, when I was in the plus size world, I would wear little itty bitty dresses. You know, I had my Bruce Lee on under it, but I rocked it, like, however my body does. And it was like, damn, who's that? Because I have that energy too. Like, my energy walks into the room before me. It's like, hey, y'all, what's going on? Hey, are you good? But that's just me. And I've learned how to do that over the course of years. So I never had an issue with someone saying, "Oh no, you're too big," or you're like, it's like, damn, you got some breasts in the head on you. Come here, girl. I'm like,
Oh, that's amazing. What was your reaction when you saw what my project is about?
I was like, yeah, it's about motherfucking time. I like her. She is a Renaissance woman. She's a warrior spirit. She's a trailblazer, trendsetter, woman after my own heart. No one trends because it's needed. It's needed in this universe, source, whoever it is that you talk to, the spiritual world, put that on your heart and compel you to do the work. If this is your mission in life, then you are, I take my hat off to your celebration, because it's not an easy thing to do. Because it's going to make people uncomfortable. People are going to be like, but why? And like I said before, people don't like change, especially when it comes to something they know nothing about.
Right.
And they don't realize the struggles that plus size women or curvy women go through. Mm-hmm. They don't realize how, a lot of women who struggle with weight are in their heads. There's the imposter syndrome, there is suicidal ideation, there's ruminations, there's so many different things. Up and down crash diets is crazy. Mm-hmm. And because society is saying you need to be this size for you to be accepted, or you need to be this size for you to get a date. It's like, that's not my truth. I'm sorry. I'm not subscribing to that bullshit. Like they say in church, I rebuke it. And so what you're doing is awesome. It's amazing, and I love it. I'm here for it all day. What you need to do, I do. I'm there, whatever. Let's get it.
Yes, thank you. That's amazing. I love that. I'm just like, I'm cheesing so hard. I can't stop. It just makes me so happy to see like other people just so excited about my idea, my project. Wow, thank you.
Because even with me, I have a chip tube. And at one point it was bonded, and I don't know what the hell, but I'm just like, because that's me. That's who I am. So I have chip tubes, plus size, stretch marks, fat rolls, have these little white spots on my body, but it doesn't stop me from being who I am. It doesn't define who I am.
Right.
I define me. You define who you are. It's not your shape. It's not your bank account. It's not this, it's not that. It's you.
Yes.
The person. Who you want to be. How do you want to show in the world, and all of your uniqueness and your beautiful qualities, the essence of who you are. That's what it's about.
Right. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to do this.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for, creating a platform that women that are plus size of all gender, shape, sizes, whatever genders, because, now there's they, there's them, there's those, there's everybody in Mama. And you don't want to exclude anybody. So, yeah, thank you for creating a platform that allows people to express their voice and who they are, because you never know whose life you're going to change. You never know whose life you're going to make a difference in. Someone could be going through some shit and a half, and they're like, man, Crystal really, she sees me and she hears me, and she's giving me an opportunity to speak my truth when no one else wanted to give me an opportunity to speak my truth.
Yes.
That's what I would say.
Thank you. Wow.
You're welcome. Thank you again. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.